All right, so at your organization, you have a security team or people who are in charge of security, maybe in a smaller organization. They care about the company a lot. And so they deploy security measures, things that keep everybody safe, keep the data secure, do all the things that they need to do to be a viable business. So they're gonna have to roll out things that maybe add a little bit of friction. It could be things like blocking certain websites. It could be something like, having to badge in multiple doors to come into the facility. There's any number of things they've done that, trust me, they have thought it through. They're doing it because they care about you and your safety and security, and they care about the safety and security of the company. So each one of those measures is very important. They're trusting the employees to not go around them, because we all know that there are ways to do that, especially if you have highly skilled employees, maybe very technical. They know how to get around, blocking certain things or turn off certain security measures. And so there can kind of be this attitude of, well, if you don't stop me from doing it or you don't catch me doing it, then I can do it. And that should not be the attitude of any employee. Just the same way IT and security shouldn't be like, oh, we're gonna stop them from doing this. These people always try to do the wrong thing. That shouldn't be the attitude either. Or the two groups of people should be working together in harmony to try to create a culture where you can get your job done and you can do it well, and where you're safe and secure. So I firmly believe that it is incumbent, it is important for those IT and security teams to take feedback, to listen to the employees when they come and they say, I can't do what I need to do, and then find ways for them to do that thing securely, and then build a culture in the employees. It's incumbent upon them. If there's something blocking them from what they need to do, they need to feel empowered that they can go talk and say, hey, I need to do this, but also be willing sometimes to take no for an answer, or to understand that this thing is not gonna be possible anymore. It's gonna slow them down a little bit, and they're gonna have to learn to work in a different way, not remove the security control, because your company is depending on that. And you might think, oh, it's just one little thing, I'm gonna go around it, but you don't understand. It's so important for security to be defense in depth, and every one of those little pieces of security helps catch some type of attack, some type of tactic or procedure that attackers are using. And if you remove one of those, it's just another piece of the armor that's gone. It's another defense that has been disabled. And you have literally done that, and you've done it willfully. And trust me, I have talked to employees that have gone around security procedures, and that is what led to an attack escalating, and they were the ones that lowered that defense and were the ones that made it so that that attack wasn't caught. And after the fact, they feel terrible. And if they had just followed the procedures, that wouldn't have happened. Assume positive intent. When you have something that's annoying, that's a security procedure or some sort of safety measure, make sure you're thinking through, someone decided to do this. So you need to think through, why did they decide to do this? And if you yourself independently are shutting things off or intentionally going around security procedures, you're making a risk decision for the whole company that you really shouldn't be making. What you can be is the person who's giving voice that something is slowing you down so much, it's hurting the business, and making sure you bring data to that conversation, and you can really help and maybe get something changed so that you can do your job a little bit better.